Hey, babe. That's all I can say. What a night, you know? Karma's a bitch. As we know. And I just need to learn my lesson and keep the train moving. So here we are. I just texted you apologizing again and saying thank you and, I love you and... I'm just really trying hard not to cry. There's so much I want to say and there's just not enough time. So let's just do your reading. So it's going to be a 2-for-1 reading. The first part's going to be a quick reading about what you had asked, which was what's going on over the last 2 weeks, what's been going on there, and then we're going to jump into the Taurus reading. So I'll let you know, when it's going to break, and hopefully the camera doesn't freeze, fingers crossed, so we can do this all in one swift video. Sorry, readjusting. I just got a big look at my face. It's funny though, because I found one of my crystals that's been missing, and it's this guy. So this is a garnet. It has like a reddish brown tone to it. Some of them can be really bright red, but this particular one's like a dark red. Almost like brown, blackish like in the lighting. It's my birthstone. And garnets are symbolizing of love. I thought it was really coincidental that I happened to find that right before I did this reading and right after I saw you. But here we are. Right? Nothing's ever a coincidence as reading. Ever. Also, how wonderful does the bookcase look there? Sometimes I love it. It just looks fabulous. So thank you for helping again. So let's go into the reading. Last 2 weeks. Okay, what's going on? First card out already, 4 of Swords. Okay. Rest. That's something that you haven't been doing. Really, right? I mean, have you been resting? Not really. And then, bottom of the deck, here we go. And here's the whole thing. 2 of Pentacles. Tossing back and forth between something, right? Between what? Well, I think we know what. You're tossing back and forth between do you rest, do you work, 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 right? But besides that, what else are you tossing up against? Well, continuing with the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. Family, values, traditions. And what's under that? You. Scorpio, King of Cups. The you that needs to come out. Let's just talk about that for a moment. So you're like, why is everyone up your ass? It's because besides you not getting enough rest, being burnt out, we're looking at this. This is the main one here. You need to make a decision about what's making you happy in terms of family. Do you start a new venture with a family? Do you leave old family behind? Based on the cards, it's hinting at new beginnings. Right? A literal rebirth to you. And then if we continue at the bottom of the deck, here's the Hermit. So taking some time to really think things over, introspect. The universe is giving you the signs and it's telling you what you need to do, and it's been telling you for quite some time. Honestly, for about almost 2 months, if you can believe that. Yeah, actually almost 2 months. Since early March. You're like, John, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, if we revisit my first reading I did for you, that's where everything would kind of come into play. I have the reading somewhere on my phone, but my phone's running a little low on juice, so we're going to let it go, and I still want to be distracted by the phone. So we're just going to, ignore that for now. But I can tell you, though, and we'll look at the reading next time when we watch this, and when I see you, it's all playing out the way it's supposed to, but things are coming back in. Now, this also ties in with the other reading that I did with just the one with your dad, right? Remember, is you seeing the trend here? Things are just cycling, and the lesson's going to keep going until you learn it, which is what's happening with me right now, right? And not having enough trust in the relationship to know that you're going to get better, things are going to get better, we're going to grow together, and things like that. And then I have to be put in the position also, but also for myself to get my shit together and be like, listen, John, you need to start eating better. You need to start doing this. Get a fucking grip. Right? Here we are. Thank you again for the ginger ale. Love ginger ale. It's so good. So, that being said, are you taking time to really look in to find answers? Because if you're not, this is going to continue, and it's only going to get worse. As we move into that Scorpio full moon, forget it. It's going to be a wrap. And we don't have time for that, because then it's going to be really cutthroat, and it's really going to tell you all about yourself. And we don't need to see that. When we get to the Scorpio full moon, we want to be dealing with different issues that are going to get highlighted to see where we can push more. Right? This was supposed to be purged already. When? 2 weeks ago. And I told you that in the Aries reading. But, and here it is. Right? Wheel of Fortune and the moon. So Jupiter is in Sagittarius, the second house right now. And for Pisces, I believe it's in their 11th house, if I'm not mistaken. Which house that is, I don't like what it deals with. I don't know exactly, but we can also look that up. But this also is saying that what happened 2 weeks ago in that full moon, which full moon you're wondering about? The supermoon faded. There's a lot of major cards here. So what do I mean by major cards? Major cards are the ones with the little Roman numerals up top, and they have like a specific name. It's not like blank of Pentacles or anything like that. Like for example, bottom of the deck here, Page of Pentacles. It's not like that. It's like its own specific name. It's not like something of a suit. Usually when you have major arcana pop up like that, that means the message is much bigger, and the universe is really trying to push the message to you so you can get what it's trying to say. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. I was going to do a 10 card reading, so 5, it's a lot. It is. The universe is really trying to push you and push you and push you to make this decision about what you need to do, because listen, bottom of the deck, here's the rest of it, because this is like literally playing it out the last 2 weeks. It's like the first top is the first week, the second half here is what you should have been doing the second week, because then here it is, it's another reiteration of the other reading I did, with you being the first one, your dad being the second one, the third one being your outcome. Oh, I'm going to give you everything that you want, and things are sounding so good about someone that's offering shit to you. Meanwhile, you're over here in the middle being stuck, because you're like, I don't know why I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. But you know what? You do know what to do. You're putting yourself in this position. Meanwhile, here they are. Here's the person that keeps manipulating you, taking all your things, running away. Oh, are they looking? Ha 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 ha. When does it end? It ends. This almost could be the Taurus reading as well, because I'll tell you when it ends. It ends when you decide to make that change. When you decide that you are worth it and you deserve so much more than what you're getting here in this BS. Because let me tell you, this situation, is a bunch of bullshit. And you don't deserve to be here in this situation anymore. It's true. You really, 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 really don't. You don't. Point blank. Ended up being 11 cards. Look at that. Let's take a look at them, shall we? Let me just move my sage, because I saged right before I did this. Most of the cards needed it. But let's check it out, because the message is pretty clear, and it's a pretty big message. So let's just get this set up here. Let me just move the cards the other way so you can see them better. Oops. Move this way. Right. You know, maybe you can do 3, because I think that'll probably be a little bit better, honestly. Hermit, Moon, what's next? Wheel of Fortune. Actually, it's Wheel of Fortune, Moon. And then Page of Pentacles. And then we'll do these off to the side. Yep, there we go. Okay. 4 of Swords. So you need some rest, right? The rest isn't happening because things are keeping you awake at night. You keep on tossing and turning back and forth about what needs to happen with this situation, and you already know what needs to happen, but yet you're staying stuck here. This is another form of being stuck. Just keep on tossing back and forth. Oh, it's it's okay. I'll figure it out. In due time. Blah 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 blah. And guess what doesn't happen? You don't figure it out, so you stay stuck because you keep on tossing back and forth between decisions. Then you already know what you need to do. You're not happy. This situation with the family just isn't working out. You know this, but yet you feel you have no other option. You literally feel trapped, right? And you keep on being told, oh, but we're giving you this, and we're giving you that, and we're giving you this. But then really, though, look what's happening behind the scenes. But you're too stuck upside down to see it. Meanwhile, universe is like, hello? Rebirth? Question mark? And then think about it, retreat, isolate, think things through. You think about things a lot, and that's a really good thing. Put it into an existence. Throw those thoughts into the Wheel of Fortune, and then watch it come to fruition. And then you get into your highest self, right? But then behind the scenes, things are still brewing and you're staying stuck. So let's go through. I kind of want to go through card by card, because I feel like, I was like, what we need to do to get unstuck, but I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory about what we need to do to get unstuck. And this has to do with topic number 7, which we're going to talk about on Tuesday. But let's go through card by card, and we'll get some more clarification about things and what needs to happen. So, the rest. 4 of Swords. If you can't rest and do things for yourself, if you're too busy trying to please everybody else and not doing things for Noah and what Noah wants and what Noah needs to do for himself, you're going to continue to stay here trying to people please everybody, and you don't have time for that. You don't. We just don't have time to stay stuck there. We don't. And here it is. The card just popped on out. 8 of Swords, which is literally hiding. It just keeps falling down more and more. But here it is. I'm just going to put this up just a little bit so you can see. Right? We don't have time to be staying stuck there. To go from 4 to 8 in terms of swords? No. Fuck that. We don't have time for that. No. And it continues bottom of literally, oh my god, you're getting such a read right now. It continues. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Stuck. Oh, but what I have is good. It's working out. We know it's not working out because here you are struggling. Right? The read is real. Holy crap. If it's not much clearer than that, I don't know what to say. Because that's pretty clear cut. Let's look at 2 of Pentacles. I know why you're tossing back and forth. But do you know why you're tossing back and forth? Sometimes, you know, it's easy to see it from an outside perspective, and then from the inside perspective, it's like you know why, but you block it out. And that's okay. But sometimes things have to be let go. Don't let the past haunt you. If you're going to let the past haunt you, you're going to stay stuck here. And this is also, you know, 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. This is also about being stuck in the sense of, how can I describe it? In the sense of, like you're sad, right, about a potential decision, and you're too worried about who it might affect. But in reality, the things that you have most are right behind, that matter most are right behind you. And look at that, 2 of Pentacles, 2 Cups that are full left behind, right? It's not like it's the end of the world if you make a decision and leave things behind. It may feel like it, but you need to. You need to. Look. Bottom of the deck. There's that. Because there's your creative happiness. There's your freedom. There's your love. All that comes when you leave that behind. Sure, you might be temporarily sad, but the rest of it, though, people die to get 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups energy. Right? This is really good things here. I hear you with your ideas, and I'm just like, damn. He's got some fire ideas. He's motivated, you know, he's going to do this. And then, you know, we end up staying there. It's time to change and let it go. Because you owe that much to yourself. And I see the potential in you every day. Sometimes my head gets in the way, like it did today, unfortunately, and you know, it's my fault. I feel shitty about it, but you know what? We're moving on. I talked about it. We're moving on, and that's that. From here on out, all I can do is continue to support you, and you can make the changes to better yourself, you know? But this, look. Just look at it. Page of Wands is creativity, new ideas coming in. 10 of Cups, look at that. You, me, kids, rainbow, happiness. Ace of Cups, love. The love I gave you, right? I've given you that cup. And look, boom, the love is overpouring. Bright future, Noah. Really bright future. Hierophant, I feel like that really went with the Hierophant. And if you leave behind this dictatorship, there you go. Let's look at death. So, besides literal death, rebirth, endings, beginnings, what happens? Well, there's a power renewal. You feel renewed. You feel in charge. You have the control now. Right? It's good. You need that control. You're in control of your life. Nobody else is. King of Cups. New you. New you pops up 3 times again, right? This keeps reiterating. And the new you is taking no bullshit. And if you have things to say to certain people, you're going to say them exactly how they need to be said. And it may be a little harsh, but you know what? Sometimes people need to hear it. You get the courage to say it because you're fed up. You're tired of being so small and feeling stuck and lied to, feeling small, feeling lied to, betrayed, being told you're going to get so many things and then you don't get the things because you're stuck. You're sick and tired of it. You're probably, John, you're being really aggressive right now. I'm being aggressive because I'm picking up on your energy and I can feel how tired you are. Tell them what they need to say or what you need to say, no matter how harsh it is. And sure, you may need to retreat afterward and be like, you know what? Shit. Like, I really need to think things through. But you know what? You end up with a new found worth that no one can take away. A worth that you've been dying to receive. A worth that you've kind of gotten a glimpse of. So I'm saying that. I feel like there was more to say, but I feel like you already know. You're like, okay, John, I know. I get it. So we're going to move on. Let's look at Wheel of Fortune. So put that energy, put this worth into the Wheel of Fortune. If you want that, throw it in. It's going to spit it out. And you know what? There it is. Boom. You do want it. Up to bottom of the deck. Look at this. Holy shit. Wow. 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 Here's the best. Here's the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. See this stack of cards? It's kind of thick, right? Bottom of the deck here. Here it comes. Because you do want it. This proves right here you want it. 6 of Wands. Victory. Celebration. Bam. The world. Beginning. New beginnings. New endings. Endings. Beginnings, right? Boom, boom. And getting the blessings. Getting the things that you want. Being able to balance out everything. This is also Sagittarius. There you go. Boom. Again with that rebirth that we talked about in Aries season. Here it is. Right? You're trusting your gut. Trust your intuition when it comes to communication, but also when it comes to, and look at this. This is 5 major arcana coming up in a row because look, there it is, right? Big message here. You have all the tools to create a wonderful, magical thing together. But not just with me, also with you. And with me again. But also you being worthy of yourself and being able to have stability and financial freedom and everything else that you could possibly want. And you're going to continue to work hard on those dreams. And sure, they may require going somewhere and leaving something behind or starting a new beginning somewhere. But you know what, though? You're going to do it. You're going to do it. And you're going to do it soon. You're going to literally put yourself into motion and get those dreams and aspirations. And I'm here to support you however I can. But this can't happen if this stays into place, because you know why? It's going to riddle you with anxiety. Your past is going to keep coming up. You're going to try and leave, but it's just going to keep the betrayal's going to keep coming up, and things are going to just hold you. I don't think much more needs to be said on that, but let's see what else the cards maybe want to say. We know who this is, right? We know who's making you feel this way, besides yourself, right? Besides the fact that you can't do it. There's an Aries, possibly, or someone with Aries placements. They're really coming in heavy with this situation, and if not, this is someone that thinks this is a father figure. And I'm not just saying that, like, you can look up the Emperor, father figure, or someone that's in power, or that has power over you, that is making you feel anxious and, like this, backstabbed. Making you feel little. And if you leave it all behind, you can chase after those dreams, after a new path. Let me just show you this up close so you can see it. Do it. Do it for yourself. It's not too late. It's never too late. But you have to take the steps to get out of there. Out of that 8 of Swords is now hiding, that 4 of Pentacles, that 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Get out of that energy. Don't stay there. Okay? There's that. That's why things have been so crazy the last 2 weeks. Is because this stuff should have been purged already. This should have been taken care of. And it's not. And the extended here, all the reshuffling, is showing you if you did it. And if you do it, what is coming. And obviously what is coming is huge. It's huge. And you deserve it. You deserve every single thing that is coming. You may not feel that way sometimes, but, you tell me, especially with my book, like, John, what do you mean you don't deserve success? You deserve that. You work hard, you deserve it. And I'm like, you know what? He's right. Noah's right. So I'm telling you the same thing. And the universe is too. You deserve it. Okay. Let's go into the Taurus reading now and take a look at that and see, what needs to be said. There. What's coming up? Ooh. I'm back. What's coming up for this season and the next month? So let's see. Okay. So Taurus season, all about self-worth, proving your worth, proving it to yourself, eliminating people that are making you feel worthless, and surrounding yourself with people that are making you feel like you are worth something. Woof. Holy crap. Okay. Crap ton of cards flying out. Just gonna grab all of them. Okay. In no particular order. These all came up. I don't know if these came up in reverse or not. I'm going to show you them. I'm going to reshuffle, but really interesting. So we had 7 of Swords. Then we had the Hangman in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. And 2 of Wands in reverse. I don't think they were meant to be in reverse, but I can't tell because they were just up. They were face on, like they were like this on the floor. So, I just picked them up. So, let's try it again. And if it's meant to be, the cards will pop out. Let me tell you, they'll just show up and be like, I'm here. Here we go. Alright. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. So, what do we have? Okay. Yeah. King of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Moon. Great. We love this. This is good. If you're dealing with, if there's a Capricorn, a Taurus, or something that you're feeling upset about, or maybe a little sad. Let's bring this on here a little bit. Don't fret too much. If this is a financial situation that you're upset about and feeling like you don't have the stability right now, don't worry about it. You're going to make those necessary changes, and you know that. So don't fret too much. Don't be too sad about it. Because look what's coming, right? A reiteration of what we already knew, of what we just saw. Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Moon. There's Wheel of Fortune, the Moon again, stuck right next to each other. The good luck wants to follow you. Take it and run. It's going to show up this month. In the next week or two. Take it. Run with it. Make something out of it. Make something out of it. Oh my god. This bottom of the deck continued. I'm not going to pull, but just so you can see, make something out of it. It's crazy. It's your time, babe. Shine. 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 Shine like the motherfucking light you are. It's hard sometimes when these reads get emotional, and I can feel the energy and just I get really connected, and that's why I end up crying sometimes, because I see this every day. Even when you're not here, I feel it, and I'm just like, damn, he's got such potential. And you know what? It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Really soon for you. I'm just excited to see it, because it's going to be fucking amazing. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be the best thing ever, and it's going to blow everything out of the park that you ever thought could have happened. It's going to be wild, but you need to have worth and be worth it. Knight of Wands. Once this happens, so soon after the new moon, which we just had, there might be some incoming messages about things. My advice here would be wait on those messages and what people are telling you. So I might try and make you an offer. Don't take the offer. Why? Because they're stuck. You're stuck. And there's lies behind the scenes. Don't take it. They're going to see that you're feeling stuck about something, and then they're going to try and swoop in. Whatever it is yet, I don't know quite yet what's making you stuck, or, in this brief moment. But they're going to see that, and they're going to try and take it and be like, oh, let me swoop on in. No. Don't let them swoop on in. Be careful about what people are going to tell you and what they're trying to say, because people's words they're going to get twisted. So just be careful, especially going into Pluto retrograde. Be careful. There's a lot of retrogrades coming up. Be careful. People are going to be sneaky. Let them be sneaky. Let them think they're being sneaky. I know you can see through that bullshit. Don't fall for it. Don't. It's not worth it. Especially when you have so much good stuff coming, because, listen, you ignore that and then boom, here's the real offer. 10 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. Boom. There it is. There's the real good money. Right? Yeah. The real celebratory stuff comes in, and that's coming from Wheel of Fortune as well. All of this, right? So if you're manifesting and wanting money, it comes in. It really starts to kind of take, a more consistent approach to getting to that stability, to getting to that, financial stability, freedom, to being able to be like, hey, babe, let's go celebrate. You want to get married? I'm kidding, but this is also a marriage card. That's why I said that. But lots to celebrate here. So take it and run. Don't let people try and wheedle their way back in. Once you've cut them out, you've cut them out. They're going to try and make you feel stuck. They're going to try and be like, oh, I have my fingers wrapped around them, da 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 da. And that, they're going to try and come up with their messages, be like, oh, make you feel stuck. But really behind the scenes, they're just telling you a bunch of lies to make you feel a certain type of way. So then, because they know. They're leeches. They know this is coming. They want to get a part of it. Don't let them. Don't. We've done that enough. New Noah is not going to take that kind of BS. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. Chariot. Great. This puts you on your path and where you need to go, where you want to go. This gets you one step closer to there. It's fantastic. And like I said, this is by like first or second week of May. That's when that starts to really come in. And you feel like the world's yours. It's such a great feeling. Look at this whole bottom row. The last 4 cards have been all positive. And like I said, there's so much coming. So much wealth, abundance, prosperity, good fortune. And it just all has to do with making yourself feel that you're worth it. But people are going to try and come in and say certain things, like I said, because they know this is coming. They can sense it. But you remind them of what needs to be said. And again, if you need to be a little harsh about it, then you be harsh. Alright, let's draw a couple more cards up toward the end of the Taurus season and see what's gonna come out. But this just feels really good. And and it seems like you're gonna make the right decision and cut ties where they need to be cut. Cut out the poison. Because it needs to happen. It needs to happen so you can evolve, so you can grow, so you can move on, so you can start getting your dreams, getting the money that you want, getting the life that you want. Being with people that care about you. And like I said, if you need to express your worth to someone and let them know, like, I'm fucking worth it, back the fuck off, then do it. But followed with Knight of Cups, so this is you or someone now offering you a greater love, or you offering a greater love to somebody, and really offering your authentic self to someone and telling them, hey, this is me and I want to show you me. There it is. So that's the reading in a nutshell. once things are purged out, I'm glad I did that reading first and then did this right after, because now it makes so much more sense. The sooner you can purge that out, the quicker all of this comes into play. The future looks so bright. So bright. You just need to see it now. Let's look at the cards. Let me just set them up and take a peep at them. Alright, so there it is sideways. Not that that helps. It just helps me to see it. But this is probably the longest reading I have ever done. FYI. Congratulations. Let me make them this back actually a little bit. This over some, up some. I'll just put those there. Okay, perfect. So let's do a quick recap. Like we said, we know what this is. This is, sadness about financial situation, stability, things that you want that you haven't been able to get yet. We know that, and it's going to end up coming. Like I said, don't be sad about it. Don't be sad about what you're leaving behind. Look toward the future instead, because it's much brighter, right? In a matter of 2 weeks, this will come into play. And then almost immediately after, someone's going to try and circle back, try and make you feel stuck because they know you're stuck, and they're like, they're going to try and manipulate you and talk behind your back and try and get things ready because they know what's coming. My word of advice would be once you cut them out, that's it. If you want to feed them information about things that are going on in your life, go right ahead. But in terms of money and shit, keep it to yourself. Tell the people that matter that are going to be actually happy for you and not use it against you. Make you feel stuck. Don't fall for this. You fall for this, all of this goes away. We don't need that. So, once you get past that, third week, like I said, second week of May, things are really starting to kick in. You're feeling in a much more stable spot and you want to celebrate. You feel like you're now on your life path and you're where you need to go. And everything you wanted could have been yours. And you're ready to offer new love, not just to yourself, but to other people as well. And people, like I said, that need to hear it, they're going to hear it. And yeah, there we are. So we'll go through card by card again for the Taurus reading, and then we will wrap it up. So here we go. King of Pentacles. So we already know, let's do them together because King of Pentacles is pretty obvious. Money, stability, stuff like that. And then Five of Cups. Let's go together. So let's see what the outcome is with this. We know where we're sad, but are we really leaving a lot behind, to get to that? Not really. The advice here, bottom of the deck makes a little more sense with Five of Wands. We have King of Swords, Five of Wands. What this is saying is use your logic, and when you're talking, and are possibly arguing with conflict, and that makes sense because this Five of Cups situation is gonna be a little tough, but use your words wisely to get your point across. Don't fall for the pitfalls that they're going to want you to fall for. They want you to get riled up. They want you to get flustered. Don't fall for it. Just say what you need to say. You can be harsh about it, but use logic. Take the emotion out. You can still be blunt and you can still be harsh, but Try and take the emotion out. The emotion will hold you back. As represented by 5 of Cups. Alright, 6 of Wands. I feel like it's pretty obvious as well, but what else do you need to know? It's a new beginning for you. Yeah, it is. And look who it's a new beginning with. Boom. You see me shuffling. I can't make this shit up. Yeah. Enough said there. We will celebrate. Don't you worry. Wheel of Fortune. Let's check it out. Nope. What exactly are we putting into the Wheel of Fortune? Or what is the Wheel of Fortune giving you? It's giving the power to overcome. Yeah, definitely. We see that. And 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the Empress. It's giving you celebration in terms of people that care about you will be there for you. And they're going to be able to look after you and make sure that you have the worth that you need. And of course the camera wants to freeze. We were doing so well. Sorry, I'm going to pause and then restart the video.